OBS or whatever. Okay, here we go. Let me get my panels and chat windows set up. Creator Studio, Slick Deals, live streaming. Okay, here we go. Did I freeze you? No, you're just not moving that much. Okay.
No, I'm just sitting very still.
Okay.
Bro, I'm about to send you my 3-month progress pictures, man.
Oh, snaps.
I mean, I'm only on month 2, but
pop out chat. Okay.
pop out chat. Oh, I need to tweet this now. I need to make one.
15.
I need to make a thumbnail.
What was episode 15?
I put late stream, but
Late stream, but a great team. That's a good rhyme.
I love it.
Hey, what's up, everyone? Danny here, and Lee.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Windows Shop Weekly, a place you can go for some dirt cheap tech. And we are super late.
And we're configuring stuff on the fly. This is what happens when you don't have a lot of time to prep, but it's okay, because we can just take it nice and chill and hang out with you guys.
Yeah, what's up, guys? How was your days? Let us know in the chat how your day was and what you were doing in the 30 minutes that we've been gone. Well, we're going on 45 minutes now.
Yeah. So we'll wait till 6:15, so it's another couple of minutes before we get started with the deals. But just let us know how you're doing, and yeah. And we will just read the comments.
Oh, man.
This is my first. Welcome to the first stream ever, and I hope you enjoy it. Or welcome to this being your first stream ever. This is our 15th one already. It feels like we just started not too long ago.
That's crazy.
It feels not too long ago. I told you like, hey man, we should do the stream thing, and then we planned out our first episode and did that test stream. Like, that was months ago now.
Yeah. What's crazy too is thinking like. You and I talked a while back when I was playing Rocket League all the time. We were like, we should go 1v1 on
Yeah,
Rocket
and we still haven't done that. Maybe one of these days. I've been getting.
And I was like,
what's up?
go ahead.
No, you go. You go.
Oh, I was just gonna say I was like serious about that because I was like, I want to see what this guy has, and you were just like, no, I just saw your Twitch. I'm not gonna ever play you.
And I saw how many hours you had in Rocket League, and it was in the triple digits, and I was like, okay, or is it 4 digits?
Not yet.
Okay, but I'm like
probably never
double digits in Rocket League still, because I only ever play it with my friends at LAN.
But I have actually low-key played with you guys during LAN. Well, I think it was towards the tail end, maybe.
Yeah, you did play with this. I'm not sure if I have it recorded for this LAN party footage. It might be there. I'll look for it, and if I can, I'll put it in. I'm still editing it, by the way. I'm like trying to get to finishing that by Sunday.
Oh, the feels, bro. I love those videos.
Thank you.
I love watching those. Just like watching you pack up the car and stuff like that. It seems, but it's like a tradition at this point.
Yeah, we've been doing it for so long. Like, someone asked, when was that last LAN party? That was in February. And we're having another LAN party this weekend for 4th of July, so I gotta finish that video before I go to that LAN party, so it's, like, done.
I actually left a comment on your newest video saying, like, first of all, that title is just Winter Wonderland. It's so good.
Yeah, Jan came up with that name.
Oh, Winter Wonder, Jan. The other thing that I was mentioning, or that I was thinking, was that with seeing your old house, I was like, this is like a blast from the past.
Yeah, it was in the older place. And then, like, the computer case was the older one, too. It's not the Anides one, which I upgraded to. Yeah.
Dude, that's going to be fun to haul around.
I know. We'll see how that works. It's not going to fit in the Tupperware. I won't be able to close the lid. But it's whatever. And it's heavy.
I was going to say, we're going to have to do a reweigh.
Weigh that. Yeah, I need to weigh it again. Battle Gamer wants a shout out, even though he's already shouted out because he's on the screen.
I'm gonna like the stream, even though I'm in it. Gotta support the channel.
Okay, so let's get started. It's been 5 minutes. Lee, how was your week? How was your day? Actually, it seemed like it was pretty hectic. So.
Yeah, no, it's super crazy. I've been working a ton, but I got some really good news at work today, so it was pretty cool. It's just an encouraging thing. My boss actually, like, low key, he actually watches this.
Oh.
But he knows not to, like, say who he is or anything.
Okay.
But, so yeah, just been working a lot. But I actually have a bunch of tech pickups too, which is not like those huge hauls. That's one of the videos that I have a ton of footage of. But I've actually been able to accumulate some more tech, which is a new, like, it's been the first time in a while.
Mm-hmm.
So pretty excited about that. How about you?
It's been good. Let's see. So this is a short week for me because you know how the weekend's coming up to July 4th is on a Tuesday, so it kind of makes that awkward gap on a Monday if you don't get that off. So I'm taking Friday off and that Monday, so I have a long weekend ahead of me. So tomorrow's my Friday technically. So I'm super excited for that. But then it's also LAN weekend, 4th of July LAN weekend. So that makes it also extra exciting. But yeah, that's all that I really have going on. Oh yeah, so like I have Jan's computer. It's sitting right here. He's gonna get it for the first time at the LAN party. So that will be in the video, 5 months from now. Yeah.
That is awesome, man.
Yeah, but
dude, it was such a cool, like, how you gave it to him for free and everything. It's just really cool.
Oh yeah, I feel like I owe it to him just because, like, if you go and try to pay someone for music to have it custom to you, that would be like pretty expensive. So I guess it's really nice that we both do stuff that can kind of benefit each other like that. So that's pretty awesome how that worked out.
Yeah, I know. It's a good trade-off.
Yeah.
But Jan is priceless, if we're being honest.
That's true.
Oh, man.
But yeah, I guess let's get started with the deals. And then someone asked why I like miniature cases. And then you can answer this too. But the reason I like them is because I think they just aesthetically look better because they remind me of like a console, even though it's not like I like consoles more than PCs. But I got into cube cases because it reminded me of like a GameCube. And they're easier to carry around for LAN parties. And I just like small, compact sizes. The aesthetics to me looks better. What about you? Because you said you started liking kind of cube, smaller form factors, right?
Oh no, they're like the best thing ever, and like you could just shove all the cables in the back, like you do in your Kennedy's build and everything. Even though I thought your cable management was fantastic in that video. Mm-hmm. I've been trying to get my hands on a cube case, but the ones that I like are really expensive, and like, yeah, I mean, I have a lot of cases that aren't cubes because I mean they are still the standard, but no, my heart goes with the cubes. As soon as I can, I'm gonna grab like a decent cube case.
Yeah.
And the main thing is because of the cable management, in my opinion. Like it's just so.
Yeah.
It's so.
So I guess small versus cube is also a different thing because there are large cube cases. I think. So I don't like technically small cases. I like cube cases, which a lot of the time they happen to be small. And it's just for like the reason you said, cable management. The way that the chambers are split is usually a lot nicer. You have like a second half of the case to stuff cables in as opposed to like maybe 1 inch between a panel and the motherboard tray.
Yeah. Yeah. Which, I mean, some people don't care about airflow at all because all they care about is having like a console-shaped PC.
Yeah, and the airflow is not the most horrible thing in the world. The cases kind of wouldn't really exist, or like they would be kind of shut out of the market if they were really bad. So if you're not like a super enthusiast high overclocker, you'll be fine. Like,
right. Exactly. So since you have like, I don't know, would you consider the crystal to be your dream case since it's a cube and it's also tempered glass, or is there like the one thing that you've always wanted?
I'd say this is like the peak for me right now. Like I'm not seeing many other. The only thing is if it had handles. So if an equivalent version with handles came out, that would be the dream case. But in terms of like other stuff that exists on the market right now, I don't think anything looks as nice or that I would want it more than the Cube, the Anades Crystal Cube.
Mm.
Yeah.
Figures. I mean, it's the best combo.
But let's see. Let's talk. So deals wise, this week, me and Lee were just talking about this. I think there are some decent deals when it comes to computer stuff. So we're starting to stick deals, which there's nothing computer wise except for this laptop. Let me check this out because I've been in the market for a laptop actually. So this one's pretty decent. Let's see.
I'm trying to read that.
Mainly because it's 1050 Ti, which is basically equivalent to the desktop one. It has an SSD already. $750. Oh no, 800. Dang. So I'd say this is a pretty good, if you're going to college and you can't lug around a PC, like this would be great to start college off with. I had something around the equivalent of this when I started college, but this was back when NVIDIA still had like their 8000 series mobile graphics cards.
Yeah, that is a nice that's a nice build. I mean, considering that it's a laptop, like it seems like they didn't I mean, you're paying $800, but that's a decent price for what you're getting there. Because for instance, I bought an i7 laptop. It's a workstation laptop with no bells or whistles, and it was about $800, and I bought it because the parts were solid.
Mm-hmm.
They could have at least thrown another 8 gigs of DDR4 in there.
Yeah. The good thing though is I think laptop RAM, from what I've seen, it's noticeably cheaper than desktop RAM. Because every time I find a good deal on it, like either through eBay or Slick Deals or something, it always ends up being laptop RAM, which is what I don't need, and I get really sad. But if you do need laptop RAM, you can find it for cheaper. And there's usually a large gap between like esports entry-level gaming laptops, which usually have that like 940 MX in it, and like like the next step up, like it's usually $200 to $300 price difference. So you know, you're not really gonna find much cheaper than this, except for that a couple weeks ago. Remember that Dell we found for $550 after rebate? I think that had a 1050 in it. It wasn't a 1050 Ti, but yeah, for a 1050 Ti, you're gonna pay around $750 to $800. But yeah. Oh, and then someone donated. David the Nerd donated $10. Thank you, David.
Let's go, David. What a guy.
He's actually back when I still had notifications on for each subscriber. I turned that off eventually, but he was one of the original ones. So that's like within the first 1,000. And he says he was sub number 92. And I went back and checked my email, and he was that early subbed. So like within the first few days of the channel. So,
wow.
So thank you for sticking around this long.
Man, thanks, David. What a guy.
Did you count what number you were for Lee? Because I'm number 17 sub to Lee, by the way. Number 17. I'm not sure if anyone else has beaten me that, you know, watches the channel or stream.
Yeah, no, you were definitely Android 17.
Android 17, that's the joke. Diablo 3, do you have this, Lee? I forget.
I don't. Diablo is the one game that I didn't try.
Oh, Kaijo. Oh, I did not see your comment. I actually just moved this over, but I did not see it. So the point of the stream is so that we can find deals. We basically go deal hunting with you all. So we look for deals and we kind of give commentary. And you guys can link Craigslist ads from your local area to our Twitters. Just hashtag us and @ us. And we'll look at it and kind of give our input. And kind of just... It's hanging out and deal hunting together. That's what this is about.
Yeah, sorry. And again, for those of you who are showing up wondering why we were late, sorry. We just had some technical difficulties, and yeah, but thanks for coming out.
Yeah. Yeah, but Diablo 3, I still play this. We actually played this a lot at the last LAN party, but as a Blizzard lover, had to get this, and I think it's fun. A lot of people like the alternative free version, was it Path of Exile, as well as Torchlight and stuff, but... So I would say hop on this if you ever wanted to play Diablo. This is pretty cheap. Less than $10
It's hard to beat
each.
Blizzard.
Yeah. I mean, they're like a super AAA company.
Wow, that is cheap. That's a good deal.
Oh, let's see. Furniture. All right. Doesn't look like there's much. A whole bunch of credit card deals that I still need to sign up for so I can get some free money.
Yes.
Okay. Here's a M.2 NVMe SSD. Someone was just asking for us to find one, but I'd say this isn't good. Gigabyte to dollar ratio, because you can find these for like 40 to 50 in the 2.5 inch form factor and SATA 2 interface, SATA 3 interface rather. I wouldn't say, I'd say this isn't that good of a deal.
Yeah, no, I agree. That for 128 gigs, you shouldn't be paying that much. Yeah. Even with the high prices that we've seen for SSDs.
Well, I think the 256 is a little bit more reasonable, especially since this is NVMe. So it's going to be faster. But yeah, 256 for 105, that's a better ratio. Because that's doubled, but then this isn't doubled.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Danny knows all the maths.
What is this? Far Cry 5? Oh, PS4.
Is it already out?
No, I think this is like a theme for your like login screen for PS4. So,
oh, what? Is it one of the freebies?
Yeah, it's a free thing. If you have a PS4, which I do not.
PC Master Race?
I mean, I would have one, I just wouldn't play it, so it's no point. Alright, have we talked about this? I think we did with Oz last week. So this deal, so I saw this on Build a PC sales as well. You know how everyone's saying take out the graphics card and sell it for $400 and stuff? Well, right. I think the prices of 480s and 580s are starting to taper off as there's more availability, like of 1060s. 1060s are like $250 now. But also, it's misleading to say that you could sell those cards for that much, because this is like I'm not saying it's not like an OEM that comes with it, but you don't get like the same warranties and the box, you know? Like, yeah. I think all the ones that are being sold for the most on eBay are the cards where the person has the original box. They can claim like it still has however much warranty and all the paperwork and stuff. But this, if you were to take this out and sell it, you only have the graphics card. So that does take away from some of the value.
Right. So, and I would add, as with any investment, there's always a chance that by the time you get to it, it might be too late. Because as of the last hour and a half, 4 580s have sold on eBay for 475, 475, 400, and 360.
Do you have that up right now?
Yeah, I just have it pulled up. I scrolled down and clicked sold listings.
Oh, okay.
And by the time you get it and list it up, it might be too late. You never know. So you can take the gamble. I mean, if you have a card on you right now, you have visible proof that these cards are still selling for ridiculous prices.
Yeah. So, but I don't know how long it takes for Best Buy to ship it out to you, then for you to take the pictures, to create the listing. Yeah, so it's kind of a gamble.
I mean, if you want to go, you could probably go into Best Buy if you wanted to.
That's true. Also, I would say if you couldn't sell it, this is a pretty good deal anyways. I don't know what the motherboard or the power supply is, but for that, just for this whole setup, for $650 and then tax depending on where you are, it's a pretty good deal. Plus, you get this kind of crappy mouse, and it looks like a very cheap Amazon like mouse and keyboard with multimedia keys, though. Come on now.
Hey, we all started somewhere.
That's true. Yeah, this is perfect. Like, if you don't have anything, you get this, and then you get that $80 1080p monitor next to it that Best Buy always has. You have a pretty cheap setup under like $800.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you can submit your setup to
a Bitwit. Submit like a pre-built, and I wonder what they would say about that.
That would actually be really interesting, because some of these pre-builts are like really nice.
Yeah, dude. Like, let me bring that back up, because that has tempered glass, and I'm not sure if it's. I think it makes it look like it's RGB. So where'd it go? Yeah. Like, what is that lighting?
If you had to pick, it would stink if you had to pick a color. It's like you got to pick one.
Let's see, RGB.
It's funny because some of these retailers, they're not going to gouge the prices, because all they want to do is make a profit, which if they sell at MSRP, they're getting a profit. So I've seen a bunch of 460s come out and 580s come out at just MSRP because they don't care about the whole mining thing that's going on.
Yeah. Oh, you can get a version with the 460. How much does this one cost? 519. So 100. Yeah, I don't get the 460 version. 460s are like $80. 580s are like up to 400.
Yep.
Oh, RGB strips is what someone says. Wait. But yeah, and I mean it comes with wireless. I think either the motherboard, yeah, probably the motherboard, or it has like an external PCI card for wireless. So you're pretty set up for it. Oh, wait.
Stop shop.
Wait. Definitely don't get the $520 version with the 460 because that's an FX processor on it. So yeah, don't get that one. I just noticed that. Yeah. Okay.
That's where they're making their money right there.
Yeah. This one.
Oh my.
Okay.
What was the other thing I noticed? Oh, so you and I were talking about the EVGA B stock deal earlier. Well, I
yeah, you did. Let me go to it because that's actually very good.
Supposedly they do it every Wednesday. So
every Wednesday?
Yeah.
Oh, midweek
Check
madness.
it every Wednesday.
Is this new? I've never seen this banner.
Me either. I think it is new.
Let's see what they have left. Because I think those power supplies, if they still have them, right here. Oh, they're still. I bought some of these. So 600 watt. These are normally $35 at Best Buy. Tax brings it up to like almost $40. You can get these for $20, free shipping, no tax depending on what state you're in. I didn't have to pay tax. So
nice.
20, and the way B-Stock works is that they guarantee that it's supposed to work as if it was a new product of the same model. So you do get that warranty, from this refurbished product.
Right.
Wait, are these?
And I.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I was just gonna say I did a little bit of research because I've always just assumed that B stock was either like something with cosmetic damage or whatever, and what I found was that generally it's when people return their product within their return window, and there's nothing functionally wrong with it.
Yeah.
They just they can't repackage it and sell it new, so they flip a lot of that into B stock. So you're probably getting a new.
Yeah.
Yeah, buyer's remorse. Like, why did I buy this?
Yeah, so it's like essentially open box. Oh yeah, because I think they would say refurbished on it, like they do with the graphics cards. I think they clearly state in parentheses like refurbished. Let's see. I'm not seeing any of those on here, but let me look at some of these graphics cards. See if they have any like 1050s or 1050 Ti's to snatch up.
They had a 1050 Ti for I think like $90, maybe.
Let me link this in there. No, the Ti when I looked at it in cart was 120, which isn't a bad price. But let's look at these like 750 Ti. Okay, these are a little expensive.
Yeah. Because after a while, like the price for them shipping, they'd be losing so much if they cut too much of a deal on it.
Yeah, like so here's a 1050 Ti. If I add it to cart, it's 120, which is a decent price if it's like new and you get a warranty. Because I think you can't find them for under 130 right now.
Oh wow.
But yeah, good. Wow, they just restocked this because this page was not this long earlier today when I looked.
Yeah, it was like 5 or 6 products.
But these are horrible prices. Like who would pay $270 for 970? Like some of these.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
And notice those ones don't say free shipping.
Yeah. Okay. So check them out, guys. If you're looking for some power supplies or graphics cards, you might be able to find something. But what we recommend are kind of the power supplies. They're pretty cheap. All right. Next.
Wait, Danny, before we continue the stream, I have to show something.
Oh, yeah.
I have to show something very important. This is my shoe.
Uh-huh.
I've had this shoe for like 3 years. It was like a $15 pair at Walmart.
Nice.
And it's finally dying. Like look at how big. Like I can literally stick my hand through this.
Wow.
And I was going down an escalator today and it started to suck in the bottom of my shoe.
Dude.
So it's time to get a new pair.
Oh, dude, we wear the same types of shoes, like those kind of boat style shoes. Like,
I love these, man.
is that one canvas or leather?
It is canvas.
Okay, so we wear like the exact same types. And that's exactly how mine failed too. Like near the back, the sole starts opening up, and I wear it till that happens, and like people step on it too much, and then I get a new one.
Oh man.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to share this. I got great price to performance. All
You
things
did.
considered.
The longer you can push it out, the more what's it called? Price performance you get. What else we got here? All right. Let's go to the PC section, and then don't forget to link Craigslist deals because in the last few weeks, I think people have forgotten to do that, or there's nothing in their area. But we do love looking at them Craigslist deals. All right, what we got?
Oh, actually, I don't see it on this page. I just saw a 750 watt gold power supply for like that's like $40 or something.
Okay, let's take a look. I think Thermaltake, this one,
is.
35 after rebate. No, it's old. Let me go back.
I wonder where I saw it. I might have been on Build a PC sales though.
No, ooh, yeah. Does not look like newest. Posted 6/21. Yeah, I didn't see it here. If you do find it, let me know, and I can search for the specific name.
And I think it was a Corsair. Oh, I haven't even looked at chat. I need to look back at chat. What's going on here?
All right. So PC deals wise, some standard Ryzen deals. These look like, oh, Tiger Direct. I always forget about them until I see a deal from them.
Oh my goodness, they're still around.
Yeah, online.
Oh man. Yeah, so they closed all their stores down now. Let's see.
1 terabyte drive for 280.
Oh my goodness.
I think the lowest I've seen those were lower 200s when SSDs were kind of cheaper along with RAM. Oh, mechanical keyboard. Yeah, someone saw that. So this is G-Skill. Authentic cherry brown switches, I believe. Pretty nice and basic design.
Oh, Danny, question.
What's up?
What is the maximum size? So it's kind of it's a two-part question. What is the biggest SSD that you would find functional and usable, but also how much would you trust putting on that larger SSD?
So I think 500 gigabytes is pretty nice, just because you can load a couple of large games on there, like GTA and others that are like 50, 60 gigabytes to lower the loading time, while still having your OS and still having like, a decent amount of space that's not always in the red. But in terms of putting stuff on that, I wouldn't put anything on that that's like memorable, like photos or videos and stuff. That goes on to normal, spinning drives. I don't believe I have anything on my current SSDs that are like irreplaceable. Like when I work my Premiere Pro projects, those are all on the spinning drives.
Just in case.
Yeah. Plus, like, some of this footage is in the 20, 30, 40, 100 gigs, so like I can't fit it on the SSD if I wanted. What about you?
No, I'm in the same boat. I mean, honestly, like 256 is good for me, but ideally having around 500 gigs lets you put like all of your games on it instead of just a few. So that would be nice. But yeah, like games you can always re-download. I mean, software you could always re-download. So I wouldn't mind sticking that stuff in there so that it loaded up really quickly. But as soon as we start talking about storage, which some of the bigger channels have been for a long time now, using only SSDs in their systems.
Oh, really? You're talking about like Linus and Hardware Connection, all those guys?
Yeah, they'll stick like a 1 terabyte SSD because who knows, maybe they bought it or maybe it was a review sample. but they'll stick a 1 gig SSD and be like, here's our storage drive, and I'm like, no, because you know they're never actually going to use that because they have servers of spinning disk drives. But yeah, no, I agree with you.
I need to look into like cloud storage though, because I think that's the safest way to do it, but I just don't want to pay money like recurring, and like the slow upload. Well, I guess it's dependent on your upload speed, but like let's say I want to store 100 gigabytes on that, how long would it take?
Right. Yeah.
Versus directly on my motherboard or attached to my motherboard, whatever speed SATA 3 gets up to.
Right. And for those of you who, I'm not sure who isn't aware because it's so common now, but from a technical point of view, the benefit to cloud storage is that the more reputable brands will duplicate your information across multiple hard drives. And RAID, everyone knows what RAID is here probably.
Yeah.
But that helps because if for some reason they have an outage, you might lose a couple of hours worth of information for that day or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like 99% of your information will remain safe on a good cloud storage. So, anyway.
I think that's about it for deals on here, though. Yep. All right. So let's hop on over to build the PC sales, and then we can check out VIP on, which is what you had earlier, in a second. All right. So hot deals. Actually, look at new deals just in case something comes up and everyone can benefit from it.
Ooh.
45
minutes.
Guys,
are you taking notes? This is the Nerd on a Budget giving you tips right now.
Yeah, always check notes. New first. That's how you get $20 250 gig SSDs.
Look at that, a 580 for $235 in stock right now, 2 hours ago.
Super Biz. I never bought from them just because Newegg is always free shipping.
They're out of stock already.
Yeah. Yep.
Was this where Brian from Tech City gets all his sketchy CPUs?
No, he gets it from AliExpress.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Let's see, we got 16 gigs of RAM. There was a deal for like 90 something bucks with some eBay promo, but that always goes so fast. I haven't been able to hop on one of those. But RAM is still pretty horrible. 470 for 250 bucks. Those were 130 when we checked them out a couple of months ago.
I knew I should have bought one.
Yeah, I gotta change the thumbnail. Someone mentioned that the thumbnail is not the correct number. We're episode 15.
Oh, yep. I have a thumbnail too, but you can use your special thumbnails. What do you think about the new CryoRig NZXT combo?
They're so expensive. It's like you're charging another 25 bucks. They're claiming, okay, you get 20 more watts on TDP, but I think most of the cost was for that rainbow. Like, you know, like they said they added another heat pipe to make it so that it's actually better performing, which it is. But 60 bucks compared to 35, I don't know. Like,
it's not even, yeah. It's too much of a premium. I mean, it looks amazing.
It does. Like the lighting on top and the underglow on the bottom.
But as you know, we budget builders do not condone excessive spending on aesthetics unless you really don't care.
Or unless it was sent to you for free.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is what I just did recently.
Which is fine. Yeah, I mean, it does look so good.
Like the translucent fans and stuff too. It kind of helps out with that. Hopefully we see some mail-in rebates though. That brings it down maybe like 40 bucks. You know, I haven't seen a CryoRig mail-in rebate yet, but we could see sales maybe Black Friday. Keep your eyes peeled.
Right.
I have the H7 still sitting right here that I haven't used yet, but I will soon. I might actually switch out my all-in-one for it.
Yeah, and it's awesome that we have so many videos now because I feel like the whole water cooling, I wouldn't want to say myth because it obviously does work. But and if you have a custom loop, obviously this isn't included, but an all-in-one loop a lot of videos have come out pointing to the fact that, you know, at the end of the day, they will still get hotter, but yeah, so for those, because my first thought was like, man, $50, you're going into all-in-one lube territory at that point. But I mean, that would even be lower end all-in-one cooling. So
yeah, like the no-name brands with the ugly red fans and stuff. No,
or used. You can get used. You can get used Krakens for like $50.
The only thing about used is that pump. You don't know how long they've been using it for. So unless it's like someone you knew, or like somehow there's like a printed date on the box or something. You know, because like someone could just be like, all right, this is near the end of the life cycle, I'm going to offset it. And then the guy will never know that the pump's going to die soon, and you're basically screwed.
Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah, that's one of those things that I would be skeptical buying used. Sometimes they'll put that it was pulled out of a system or something.
Yeah.
Like a new system. Sometimes you'll see that. Oh, I'm seeing a 1070 for $479. Like,
yeah. Ooh.
It just hurts my heart.
So here's the UGA that you're talking. It says refurb, but I think this guy labeled it wrong because it might not be refurb. It didn't say so on the website. See.
I saw the Steam Link is on sale for $35 off.
Wait, I thought it was just $15 a couple of days ago. Am I mistaken?
No, it's $15.
Uh-huh.
But it was it's saying that it was originally $50, so it's $35 off.
Oh, 35 off. I see what you're saying. So it is 15.
Yeah, it's 15.
That seems a bit really cheap for, you know, if it works with, you know, not too much latency issues. Like $15 to be able to play. It's kind of like a Amazon Fire Stick or like a Google Chromecast, except from your computer to your TV. And those things cost like $30.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Because of the Steam sale.
Is it free shipping? That would be crazy. Like if they don't charge you $5 for shipping, because
I've never bought any physical item from Steam before.
Because all they have is the controller and the other thing, right? And yeah, the cart.
And those are things that I would never buy.
Oh, never mind. I gotta sign in. Don't want people to see my info.
Oh man.
Okay. I think these are most of the same deals. I don't recall anything else.
Want to jump over to Craigslist?
Yes. Let me go on Twitter real quick. Oh no, let's go to VIP on though, since that's still like a website base. Is it VIPon.com?
VIPon.com.
So you can explain
I'll go
this.
ahead and give the spiel. Dude, we're on the same wavelength today, man. We're in sync. We're like having the same thoughts. We wear the same shoes. I mean, we're basically doppelgangers. Anyways. So there used to be a site called Amazon Review Trader where you would actually that's where I got these headphones, where you'd get a extreme discount, like up to 99% off, where you'd pay $1, and if you had Prime, that's $1 with free shipping. It was insane. I also have these fat calipers that I was using to monitor.
I got some of those too.
Yeah, I got these off Amazon.
From Amazon, but not Review Trader. I paid full price, wherever the heck that was.
Well, and the one thing that stinks is another example of stuff that you can find that you could have found on that website is like this lavalier mic that I used for some videos. It's very high quality. It was actually recommended to me from the Toasty Bros. But anyways, you'd give a review after you use the product, literally just a text review, maybe a couple paragraphs.
Yeah.
And that's all you did. And you could sign up, and the more reviews you did, the more you kind of had a rep system. They would just check to see your track record, and they'd give you like a total. But Amazon noticed that companies were doing that to kind of exploit their reviews.
Yeah.
Because of course, if someone gets a free product, you know, unless they're a professional who's used to getting a bunch of free products and they don't care about losing their reputation with that company, they'll just say like, this is a piece of crap.
Yeah.
What ended up happening was they jumped to the top 5-star reviews because 100 people would get it for free. So now Amazon made it so that if you get the product at a 100% discount, you can no longer leave a review for it.
Okay.
So now the site is literally just a deal site.
So, but I I thought if you received it at a discount, you have to disclose that. Because like I've been seeing that in reviews as well. It says I received this at a severe discount in order to leave a review or something. Would this apply to that?
Well, so as far as I know, with the new way that the system works, is it's just a deal. So I guess a company can just give discounts in order to sell their product. And if you want something that's listed, like look right there, if you for some reason you needed a pair of, if you needed a can opener, you could just buy that right there. Actually, can you scroll down to those those bands right there?
Yeah.
What is that? The resistance bands.
720.
So $7. Like you're not gonna find that anywhere. So
Dude,
now all you.
I want everything on here now. Dude, first of all, look at this. Well, this is like, you know, generic brand Sonicaires, but 4-pack for $3.
Bro.
And then
it's insane.
Me and my girlfriend, you know how long we spent looking for a can opener? Because surprisingly, can openers are pretty expensive when you go to like the store. They're like 15, $20. Like for a decent one. If you get a small, crappy, all metal one, it like won't open your cans well. So we ended up spending like $15 on it, but this one looks pretty high quality for $2.
Yeah, no, that's insane. Like, and I legit want to. I'm gonna look for a resistance band. So here's the other thing: if you scroll up, you can search. Oh. So I was like, I have these headphones. I have a pair of iPhone headphones that I've been using at work. I really wanted a nice over-ear headphone, so I started looking into the M40Xs.
Oh,
which are these days they're about 60 or 70. But the thing is like that's a name brand product.
Oh yeah. Okay.
This site thrives on cheap electronics made by third parties.
Yep.
Which we've bought those. Like some of the keyboards we use.
Oh yeah, my keyboard right here. That's $30 China generic brand probably.
Exactly. So actually, what would happen if you looked up? By the way, the FBA in the top corner says fulfilled by Amazon, so you know that they're legit selling.
Oh okay. What do you want me to look for?
What if you typed in like mechanical keyboard? I wonder if something would pop up.
Let's see if we got anything. No.
No.
So this is like a lot of homey, like. Oh, just.
Oh, look at that. So you got some stuff in there. Okay. Some of the deals aren't as good as others, but.
I mean, dude, any of these mechanical keyboards are.
Aki.
$20. Yeah, like look, Aki. Like they make pretty good keyboards. Let's see. I need
$5. What is that? An actual mechanical keyboard?
No, it's just a game backlit. But all right. So here, let me link this so that you guys can check it out too. So how did you hear about this website?
So I was just before I had started YouTube. I was just getting back into tech, and I had nothing. So like my setup was literally just like a 23-inch monitor, my 7-year-old gaming computer. And I had a mechanical keyboard for work, but I had like a regular mouse or whatever. And I was like, you know what? I want to see if I can get some free stuff for reviews, because I was like, I don't mind leaving a review. So I started looking up a bunch of places, and it was like a lot of email lists, which are annoying. And then I found the old site, which was called Amazon Review Trader. And then I just checked back in because I remembered that like there were a couple of reviews I didn't leave. And I saw this, and I saw that it said request deal in the bottom. It used to say like you'd have to send a request in and then review your account, and then you'd either get the coupon for 100% off or not.
Yeah.
But now it's some of those, if you see that right there, says instant deal. Essentially that keyboard mouse combo is the CM Storm that like used to sell for $30. You're getting it for like almost $15, half off. I just got a pair of $40 headphones for $13.
Nice.
They're Bluetooth wireless. They have a 16-hour battery life, 1 hour charge time. Like over-ear headphones, like that easily would have cost, you know, for a name brand, that would have cost up to upwards of $60. And then they're not going to be the M40Xs in terms of sound quality, but I figured for $13 it's going to last long enough that I'll get my money's worth.
You think Amazon's gonna like crack down on this too eventually?
I wonder.
Because this is like, I mean, this is definitely kind of swaying the view. You're paying something, but you're getting a huge discount.
Right.
Like as it gets more popular, because I've never heard of this, and I'm thinking like it's still in the earlier phases.
Right.
Like if it gets really big and everyone's doing this, and you know the reviews become crap again, similar to how it was with the free stuff. I
Right.
wonder if they'll crack down, which means you guys better hop on this quick, just in
Yeah.
case. Like, benefit from it, and then say you were able to, but when everyone starts.
Look at that giant mouse pad for like $6-7.
Yeah,
You pay like
these are normally
$40.
13. Yeah, so.
But I mean, the other thing is though, it doesn't seem like they're compelling you to leave a review. To be honest, before it was incumbent on you leaving a review for your subsequent requests because they would see that you were basically unfaithful to your commitments, and they just wouldn't accept you. Or if you were a fairly new account, they wouldn't accept you.
Okay.
Depending on the deal, so you could start cheap. But like for instance, you have do you have a postage scale, or am I making that up?
No, you can get it for free. I have a smaller scale than that. But no, I don't have a postage scale, unfortunately.
But you have the one that you were using to test. The
Yeah, that's
grades
even
for the key
smaller.
actuation.
That's like, because I think postage scales measures in pounds. I don't think.
Right.
I don't know how many. Like mine probably goes up to like 2 pounds, if that. So it's on the gram level, like pretty small.
Well, you could get a postage scale on if for some reason, like for me, like I'm actually interested because I do ship a lot, but. Yeah, you can get one for like $5.
I weigh to do that. I weigh myself, then I weigh myself with the package in hand. That's how I've been doing it for all the graphics cards I sent out, and they're like 3-4 pounds.
I saw a comment on
someone thought I was
your video.
58 pounds.
they're like I legit thought you were 58 pounds.
I am a tiny person.
Oh man.
I just scale everything up like in Lord of the Rings.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, no, but this is really cool. I need to bookmark this on my main on Chrome and then check it out just for like the little knickknacks that I normally or randomly need. Flash drives.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was about to say. Flash. I was wondering if there were any.
There's flash drive adapters.
Third party, but
no.
Yeah, you're probably gonna get a lot of adapters. I don't know if you could just get straight memory. I haven't seen any.
I need a new SD card for my camera so I can have 2. So I can transfer while still recording.
No, let's see.
There's nothing.
Yeah, I actually have a class like 4 I have a class 6 SD card, so I can't record in 4K with that. I need to get a class 10 card.
Okay, so besides that though, it's fine because I have a class 10 card in my camera right now, but SD card prices has gone up since in the last year. So I was looking for them, and I was like, oh, there's a cheaper alternative in the class like 4 or 6 ones, but
right.
I don't know if I need to worry about that because I don't shoot 4K. So like it's 60
right.
frames per second, 1080p. Those are identical to the 10 cards.
That's actually, yeah, I would assume so, just because you're writing less data. But like the cameras will actually like stop the recording and say your card isn't fast enough. We can't write fast enough. But yeah, no, I would say probably because of the scaling, the way the scaling works.
Okay, so I might have to get that, like, because there's like 128 gigabyte for like really cheap, but it was a class 4, that's why it was cheap. Someone said there's something on Newegg Flash.
Oh yes, actually I do get those emails daily. They're the only ones that I like come through to me.
Wait, how come I'm not seeing Daily Shocker? Where's the flash drive that he's talking about? I thought Newegg Flash was like one item only.
Oh, you're talking about the Shell Shocker deals.
Oh, yeah, never mind. So Shell Shocker. So what's the... Oh my goodness, how many sales are there? So there's Newegg normal sales, then there's Flash, which is a day or all day long?
Newegg has a deal for every week.
Yeah.
They're like, welcome to second week of July week.
Yeah. The week after Cyber Monday, because
Yep.
are those supposed to be as good or better than Cyber Mondays? Alright, let's check out Shell Shocker. Because 128 gigabyte USB 3. And it's slowing down. What's up?
No website will have as bad Black Friday deals as most of Amazon's Black Friday deals.
Oh, Amazon, their Amazon Prime Day. My goodness, that was pretty bad.
It's just so bad.
Shell Shocker, 2 terabyte.
They're like 2-week-old gym socks for $3.99.
Yeah.
Uncleaned underwear for $1.99, free shipping.
All right, we're searching SSD on Vipon. Someone said to look it up.
SSD.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Silicone breasts.
Come on.
This is for medical and scientific uses, or for a mouse pad, or mouse wrist rest.
Oh,
Have you seen those? Yeah.
So bad.
Okay. All right.
Look at, you can get like a hard drive like.
Oh yeah, one of these things. Oh, this isn't on sale though. There's no. Oh wait, 32 off, so 50% off.
Yeah.
A dock.
Sometimes when they say that there's a price off, you go to Amazon and it's really close in price to that already, or the alternatives are already close to that price.
Yeah.
So the ones that I look for are generally around $15 or less, depending on what I'm buying. Usually those are around 80% off. And then if you actually click through to Amazon, you'll see the original product. If you were to stumble upon it just searching through Amazon,
so let me look.
it would cost you maybe like $50.
$31.50. So I have to be signed up to go directly to Amazon. Oh, open it in Amazon right here.
Yeah.
34. So you save like $3.
Yeah.
Okay.
But some of them are like the. Basically, this is really good for little gadgets, like you were saying, like little knickknacks, like headphones, mice, even keyboards. Apparently, I didn't even think to check for keyboards.
I want to see how much these Sonicare head toothbrush. Yeah, see, this is 14 on Amazon, so this is a good sale. Like this is actually
$3.
representative. $3. Do you use electronic toothbrush, by the way?
I don't.
Okay.
I'm old school.
Have you ever used one though?
I use baking soda and steel wool. Just kidding.
How are your gums still there?
Yeah, I used to.
Oh, okay.
I used to. Which one do you use? The same one, and you just switch the head?
Yeah, I use the Sonicare that uses these small heads.
Nice.
I think once I used it, because I used to be the same way. I used to use normal, and I was like, "What? Sonicare? Those are too expensive." They've really come down in price though over the years. You can get them for like $30 or $40 now, but it's like now. If I ever forget my electric toothbrush and I have like, a normal one, I'm like, even after brushing for 3 minutes or something, I don't feel like my teeth are clean. I don't know why. It's just that sonic vibration, yeah.
Oh man.
But
no, I mean, that's legit. That's a legitimate concern. So they're very effective at cleaning your teeth.
I would say so, and I don't. You know how they say dentists recommend them. I don't know if it's because they have a deal with all these companies to like. They get like
I bet
a shout out fee, but yeah, I just now for me it's just like that feeling of it.
Well, I'd like to point out that there's a 3-pack of fidget spinners for $10.
Oh man, you can get fidget spinners for like $1 though on eBay, I bet, from China.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure you could.
They're all like competing with each other.
Anyway,
13. Yeah.
$3, $2. Oh man, you haven't caved, have you?
No, my girlfriend was gonna get me one for my birthday, and I'm so glad she didn't, because that would have been kind of embarrassing.
You're like, why did you do that?
Yeah. Okay. Let's look at Twitter. See if anyone. Notifications. We got a couple of things. Alright, we got Parker Neal, which is Buffalo Craigslist listings as always. We got Henry Carlos Baror from Baltimore. And, yeah. Windforce 980 for $200.
What? Looks cool.
I'd say, this is pretty standard. It's a good deal because of the mining situation right now. So, yeah, it's... Uh-oh. I think it's dinner time, but I think we can still go on for a little bit longer. Not done yet! Just yell down the hallway.
Yeah.
Let's see. So, I'd say this is a good deal. The Windforce cooler is a very efficient cooler. And if this is like the 970, then it should be able to get some pretty good overclocks compared to the rest of the competition.
Especially with that cooling. Is the 3-fan design actually even cool that much more?
I think it depends on the card. Like, It's not the case for all cards, but from the 970, because like on overclock.net, like multiple users came together and like gathered their data and compared it. And the Windforce one over the Strix and Twin Frozer one, it was able to get cooler temperatures. It was a little bit louder, I think, though, because it had 3 fans. But in terms of surface area of the fans, yeah.
Would you ever consider rigging an all-in-one cooler onto a graphics card just to see?
Didn't Brian do that? He like zip tied it.
Yeah, I've seen almost all of them do it.
Okay. I do have one that I can do that with. I have an extra cooler that doesn't have the proper brackets for the motherboard. So the only way I can use it is if I ghetto rig it to a motherboard, but why not just do it to a graphics card? But the only thing about that is that you gotta make sure your VRMs are also being cooled, which if you just take off the whole heatsink and only cool the die, your card could still burn out. So
yeah,
it depends on the design of the card.
Right. Some people stick a little fan. Some people actually buy the little copper things and stick them on there. Little heats it.
But yeah, so I'd say that's a good deal if you're looking for a card, especially considering right now it's kind of hard to find anything. Let's see, RX $300. This, I would say this isn't a good deal because I never valued the card at what the miners value it at.
We don't go with the times. We're forward thinkers.
Yeah. So I would just wait it out. I think that, like, because of all this happening, I think there's going to be a larger stock and supply will be back at all the retailers relatively soon. We're already starting to see that with the 1060s. They're going for like 200, like mid to lower 200s now. So just kind of wait it out, I would say. It's just because, like, if you use this card for like 3 years or something, even though, you know, the cost of divided by the amount of time makes it kind of negligible, I just can't stand looking at my computer knowing that, like, oh, I overspent on something. I have pride in, like, getting low-priced items. So just having that sitting next to me staring at my face, I want to know I got the best deal I could.
Yeah, some people they have a lot of money and they don't care. Which,
that's true.
In some senses, I understand. But what we want to do is try to prevent those of you who don't know better, to think through it better, because we've made those mistakes. We've had a time where we didn't know better ourselves, and now we're in a position where we know how to kind of look for good. And Danny's been a big influence for me as well, especially, like, for instance, you know, there were times where we might have wanted a part, but we knew that if we just waited a little longer, it would go cheaper. This is, like, even more so, like, because that card is not worth $300. Like, we were talking about the 470 that was going for $130, and now it's, you know, the 200 plus, and it's just like, you're never supposed to pay that much for it. So this is even a more special situation that if you're just desperate to buy an RX card, it's really worth it to wait. Like, just.
I would say, like, let's look up R9. Let's see 270X in the Baltimore area. Oh, there's nothing there. GTX 770. Like, there are other alternatives that you can buy. Oh my goodness, what is wrong with the people over here? all right. We'll go down to 1060 because you can still play 1080p. Oh my goodness, what is wrong with this area? Let's see 960s. Like, I would say get something that's kind of mid-range or lower mid-range. Oh, hey, $20. I bet the card's not 20. Wow. So the Baltimore area just sucks. Yeah, the case was $20. Because those are all my go-to cards. That I would have suggested. R9 280 maybe? Those, yeah, there's nothing. So wait.
Dude, just go to South Florida just for fun. Just so you know my pain.
Okay. Okay,
sorry,
is this it?
I totally interrupted.
Oh, no, you're good. No, because I was done with Baltimore searching. There's nothing. All right, so let's see, 270X.
Oh, there's some cards listed.
Hey, I don't know where Jensen Beach is, but this $50 one's good. This one, however,
$200. That's one of those people who waited too long to upgrade, and now they're like seeing the light, and they're like, oh, let's see if I can get a new card with the price of my old one.
Miramar. So this isn't. Oh, or best offer. If you can get this for like $80 or $90, a GTX 770 with this really cool looking reference blower. I love that look. even though it runs hot and loud.
Oh,
So
that's
this is a pretty
gorgeous,
decent
though.
deal. You need to build something on the fly. Ooh, 760 for $50? I'd say that's a good deal. But there's nothing really higher end, it looks like.
Ooh, yeah, another some SLI 760s. Why not?
Yeah. Let's see 960, see what we got. 110, 180, 180, 100. Oh, it's got the lime green version. So these aren't
Ooh.
horrible.
It's not as bad as I thought.
Yeah.
As I thought that you'd see.
Do we got a 970 up in here? That's a good price. 180. Nope. Okay. Oh, right here. Miami. 120 bucks. This is like an awesome deal anywhere, even like in Seattle or LA.
South Florida, you have been redeemed.
Okay. I mean, but you gotta just search daily because it's constantly coming and going. Someone said they wanted to look up Atlanta. So I guess we could do this also from now on if there's no deals. Like people just shout out places and we do live searches.
That's what I was gonna say. We need to come up with a challenge too, like a challenge of the coasts or something to see what.
Yeah, who got the best deals?
Exactly.
Yeah, so I wonder if there's like an app that you can, or add-on rather, for the browsers, so you can have like certain searches for Craigslist, and no matter where you search, it has like the same, like, you know, it'll go through all the graphics cards I just looked up. Yeah, but these aren't good prices right here. 950, I would say is capable of 1080p. Nope.
People would, yeah.
770. Oh, right here, 70 bucks. This is
my.
2 of them for 70 bucks. Unless it's the
That's
same
a
guy.
sick deal.
No, it's a different box. I would pick up both of these.
Wow.
And 90
insane,
bucks. These are pretty good prices. Yeah. 780s. Nope. Yeah, 7080, it starts like with the higher end old gear, like, or old hardware, they still retain their cost. I wouldn't say they retain their value, but they retain their price over time, just because at one point they cost like 500 bucks, you know? So like no
Right.
one would ever want to let that go for like 120, which is what it's really worth, unfortunately. Yeah,
one thing I'm noticing too is that AAA titles, even though they're not necessarily not new releases every year, but the big hits sometimes last for like GTA 5 is an old game. Like,
oh
but
yeah,
it's still one that people are like, I want to build a system that plays GTA 5 and plays it well. And
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like, you don't need the newest hardware to play GTA 5.
I played it with the 460 really well, so it just depends, I guess, on settings and graphics, especially if they want to do those mods that make it look like real life. Like,
Right.
some
Oh,
people
those are so nice.
They are. It's like, is that real life?
Yeah, but that's kind of another thing that affects the market is like the 770, that card was released years ago, and it still plays games very well.
Yeah, I love it. I just... Oh! I think it's going to be a ride-along video, depending on if I find a slot for it. But yeah, I picked one up this past weekend, so... Windforce one, too.
Gorgeous.
I won't say how much, because it was better than the deals we just found, too, so...
Oh my.
Okay, New York City. So, I've just typed in graphics card generically. See what we got. There's too much crap. Alright, we gotta filter it down. I really like the R9 270X, which is why I was... Like, I like starting the search with it. I guess, do you have any go-to graphics cards that you always, like, if you were to look for one, you search for? Oops.
Well, no, because with my area, the first thing that I do is I look up all of the computer deals and see, just because they're few and far between
Okay.
that I'm actually interested in. Because most people want to like charge a ton for like basic parts. But yeah, any 6 or 700 series GTX card I look at. 900 is where like either the people around here don't have them or they charge too much for them and they're not willing to like bend. And I found really good deals on those on eBay as well. Because for selling on eBay, yeah, there's like a fee, but for a buyer, you don't have a fee other than shipping if you need to pay shipping. So it's much easier to buy than to sell on eBay.
Definitely, yeah.
Parts.
Like, eBay, I think, is a buyer's market. Like, if you're selling on there, you're usually losing, like, due to fees and shipping.
But what you gain is the area that you don't have, which is why it's so
Yep.
it's so good for me.
Have you tried hardware swap? You should try. Actually, that's a buyer's market. Don't try it. eBay you can get more on eBay.
Oh yeah, no, when I thought where do I want to buy, I go to hardware swap too. But when I think about where I want to sell,
just eBay, Craigslist, yeah.
I'm like, the people on hardware swap are so nice. They're like, yeah, I know I'm losing. I just want to get rid of this. And I'm like, wow, you're so nice. And then they send you your cool little... For those of you who don't use hardware swap, you should start using hardware swap. It's awesome.
Yeah. I still need to make that tutorial video. Someone's been asking for it for like a year.
Dude, they didn't give me my rep. I was kind of like salty.
Oh, what? About that. Did they confirm and everything?
I confirmed it a little later, but
did you confirm it
much later?
No, I mean like, but did the person reply to you?
So they put that they sold it to me,
and then you said confirmed,
and then I confirmed them.
That's all you wrote, right? Because it's kind of finicky, that robot, what it can detect as a confirmation. It needs to be like confirmed with no other words or something. And it didn't.
Yeah, I did that.
It didn't add you guys. You can talk to the mods about that. Provide proof, and they'll get you on there.
How do I even contact the mods?
The mods are on the right side of Reddit, so you can just PM any of them, or just go to the sticky.
I'm a Reddit noob, so if I can do this, guys, you can too.
But okay, so this is the Atlanta deal. Yes. Okay, 750 Ti's for $100. $100 each. I would buy
Ti's?
both of these. Because these are slightly better than the 970s. I think it goes like 780, 970, 780 Ti. I don't know what percentage difference between, but they're kind of ballpark around each other. And then $100 each. I would buy both of these up so fast.
That's insane,
man. But this is North Jersey. Because, you know, when you look on Craigslist, like you find some stuff that are outside of your area. That's when I get sad, because that's where sometimes I see the good deals, but I'm never going to go pick them up from there.
Yeah, exactly. Like for me, Miami is far enough away where it's like, unless they ship it to me, it's not going to happen.
And then here's the MSI Lightning version of a 780 for $100, which is a pretty decent deal, but this guy says comes as is. May or may not be working. I would bring my PC and say, let me test if it works or not, and then I'll buy it from you. You scam artist. All right. Someone sent some other stuff on Twitter, and we should be winding down soon because I'm sure both of us have to head out soon. It's been about an hour and 10 minutes. Someone actually posted their face on here. 960 for $50? Yes. 8320 for $50? That's pretty decent, but not as good as that 960 for 50.
Yeah, because that 8320 has been paired up with a motherboard for like 70.
Yeah. I mean, these two have you, like, if you start a build with this, you can build a $200 pretty good 1080p gaming rig. And do some video editing on the side with the 8320.
And keep your room warm.
With
the 8320.
Yeah. I'd say this is a good deal. Whoever linked this. It's Omar. Yeah, he's always coming in with these. Wait, is this Omar? No, this is Chris Clay. Omar got these next two. Whole bunch of stuff. Let's see. Jeep Wrangler and computer cards. He's selling his car with his computer in the same listing.
It's all hardware at the end of the day.
Okay, $5 for a whole bunch of fans. I would pick that up. Can't ever have enough fans to throw in these cheap cases that only come with one fan. Old Quadro card to 7850. Ooh, 1 GB version. Can't recommend that for $40 even. Old Dell Optiplexes with Pentium D, Pentium 4. At this point, would you pick up like really cheap builds? You know, I mean, $10, right? You get a case and a whole bunch of stuff. I can't anymore. I don't have room.
Yeah, it's same here. And plus, it's like the only reason I would do it is for like, hey, it'd be fun is if I made a cool video out of this.
Yeah.
And then it just kind of loses its novelty after a while.
Like, if you were making like a random gaming in HD video, boom, these are perfect. But, GeForce 4, that's my first graphics card in my entire life.
OG, man.
Yeah. Okay. So, I mean, I'd say the fans would be the only thing I'd be interested in here. Let's see. Then we got this, which is a whole bunch of other fans and things. DDR. Ooh. DDR4 or DDR3, 4 gigabytes. That's not too bad. DDR2 for more expensive. Okay.
You know, times are rough when DDR3 prices are going up.
Ethernet cables. What? Are those Roswell Rosart fans? It looks like it from the font. Is that Roswell? Can you see that?
Yeah, that is. I love those fans.
Yeah, so these are LED ones, and he's selling for $10 a piece.
They're those ones that run full power like all the time, though. Just keep that in mind. Those are the ones that I use in my current system.
What you could do with that is, I think you can buy a fan controller that has like the adjustment of the voltage adjustment on the controller. So then you can plug 3 pins or 4 pins into it. The 4 pins are just for your motherboard to be able to control it through like speed fan or something. But yeah, $10 per fan though. Like if you want to fill a case with that, that's $30 or $40. Flash drive, $10. Yeah, this would be like a random lot depending on what you needed. Things about it though. So a couple more minutes to wrap it up because I can smell dinner downstairs, and I already my girlfriend already yelled up the stairs for me to come down. So. What's your actual job? What is Twitter? Oh yeah, I'll bring chat back in while we wrap it up for tonight. And we have 80 people concurrently watching, so thank you for everyone who came out, and I'll check the analytics later for how many unique viewers. But what is your actual job? I am an aerospace engineer, and Lee, what are you?
I am a software engineer.
Software engineer. So we're both engineers. Perfect for our nerdy, glassy looks and nerdy titles. But yeah, let's see. What is a good PC temp monitor? Like a tool to monitor your temps? Hardware info, hardware monitor, MSI Afterburner with Riva Tuner.
I love all the CPU ID software is like my go-to.
Is hardware info CPU ID or is hardware monitor CPU ID?
Hardware monitor is.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I have. Let's see if I can pull that up. So here's hardware monitor, and here's hardware info. Let's see what they look like compared side by side. I have both installed, but I only ever open up hardware info. So you can see my 4.5 gigahertz 6700K right here. See, this is the reason I don't like hardware monitor, I think, is because of the way it has these drop downs and how it's spaced out. And this looks more compact to me, so I can kind of see more info. I wonder if you can change the font on this.
No, I agree. I mean, there's always a way. If there's a will, there's a way usually. Just because these softwares are easily hackable, but it's nicer out of the box. Because especially when you're moving from build to build, you don't want to worry about like having to configure the software every time you open it.
Let's see. Oh, so like temperatures. So this should distance to what's it called? TJ Maxx the store. I love me some TJ Maxx. Let's see. Oh, someone donated $1 earlier. Does it show? Can I bring it back? I was not able to. I think we were like in the middle of a rant or something. I will be able to see. Oh, the Great King 13. Thank you for donating. I'm not sure if you're still here. Hopefully you are. You donated like 30 minutes ago.
What a guy.
Yeah. So, when is CompTV new video? Yeah, Lee. They're wanting answers.
Oh, I have a ton of videos. I just haven't been able to edit them. But for those of you who are watching who are loyal viewers to Danny and myself, I've actually I actually have a friend now who's going to be editing my videos. He and I are going to try to switch off here and there so that I can get more consistent videos every month, aiming for about 2 to possibly 4 a month. 4 a month is once a week. 2 a month is once every 2 weeks. So we're aiming for at least once every 2 weeks. And if we can make it happen, we're going to go back to the once a week schedule.
Nice.
So, and there are plenty of filming the video is the easiest part, especially when you have the ideas in your head and you've been thinking about it. You can just sit down and bust it out. The build videos take a long time no matter what. I don't have any builds videos that are currently recorded. I have a lot of build videos that are waiting to happen though. And product reviews. I have a couple product reviews. So for those of you who are waiting, there will be an in-surge, and thankfully it's still early in the summer. You guys aren't going to go back to school until what, about August? So I'm hoping to have at least a couple of videos, a handful of videos out before school's back in. So you will have some content to feast on. What about you, Danny? What's your schedule looking like?
So I've talked about going on hiatus quite a bit. I'm not sure how much on live stream, but I've talked to you about it quite a bit because I want like a big chunk of time where I don't have to worry about uploading, and I'll still be working on content, but not stressing out about getting it out on, you know, on time. And I can work on multiple things at once, because when I work on a video, like, it's hard for me to like multitask and work on another video at the same time, which is why like LAN party stories takes forever, because I'm always working on like one specific video each week. So having a break, I'll be able to work multiple things and hopefully get multiple like backlog videos up, so I can kind of have like a buffer. Because right now I'm working every Sunday. I'm working up to that Saturday night getting that video out, and it gets kind of stressful and it eats up a lot of time. But I do have like the next, I don't know, 5 or 6 videos planned out what I want to do. So I'm not going on hiatus until I like get through everything I need to. So maybe in a month from now. So maybe in August.
Danny's hiatuses don't count.
Yeah, because they're not true hiatuses. They're just making up a backlog. But I have like so many weddings this year. So I'm in some of them. So I have bachelor parties and weddings on the weekends. So I need that hiatus. Like, I just need time where I'm not working on videos on a Saturday, because I won't be home. So
right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. That'd be awesome though, because it's always good to get a break, and then you come back with fresh ideas, and your mind is kind of refreshed too.
And almost everyone I've seen has done that. Amongst our friends, as well as other YouTubers I've seen. They're like, "Hey, I'm gonna take a break for a bit. Just chill out. I'll be back." So.
Yeah. You get to learn a lot about yourself.
Yeah.
What are some stereotypical? I found a lot of inner peace.
Yeah.
And I switched back to iPhone. That's been the...
What? Wait, why?
I'm sorry.
What happened to your $50 phone?
Because my dad offered me his old phone, and the camera is 1080p again. Like, if you pay really close attention to my tweets, my videos and pictures are so ugly.
Oh, I see.
It's my phone. Yeah.
Yeah, iPhones, also, man, even back to the iPhone 4, they had such good cameras. I remember the quality.
Exactly.
Let me see if I can...
That's what I used an iPhone 4 to film a ton of my Gladiator videos.
What? I need to go back and watch this. Maybe I watched a lot of them on my phone, so I couldn't tell the quality.
And when I say a ton of videos, I mean like there were a lot of clips filmed on it, and I think it was mostly like the painting stuff. I mounted it and everything. I have an iPhone mount for a monopod / tripod setup. So. Yeah. Interesting. What's up, chat? Chat, you guys are the best. Hey guys, I have a Q8300 system and I don't need it. How would you suggest on selling it to make decent money? I mean, you can advertise it certain ways. It has a lot to do with the way that you word it. You want to market the build for what it's actually good for. So for me, if it's a 1080p gaming rig, I put 1080p gaming, and people understand that even if they don't understand hardware.
Yeah.
So
and then examples too. Like from your benchmarks?
Yep. Let them know what it's capable of. You don't have to worry too much about the specifics of the... Like, you should list out all the parts, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm always like, this can play Grand Theft Auto at like medium settings at 40 FPS, which is pretty good. And they're probably like, oh, it can play Grand Theft Auto? I'm used to GT 730s that can't, so...
Hold on, let me just... I forgot. else I want to check. GTA 5 was released in 2013. It's a 4-year-old game. And in 2013...
Well, no, the PC version came out in 2015, I think. The PC came after.
Oh, okay. There you go. Then that's a little different then. Yeah, you're right. You're right. So 2015. So that wasn't too long ago, but... which was at the time was the 900 series cards for the GTX lineup and the R7 and R9 lineup for AMD. We should probably call it.
Yep.
About 30 after.
All right. Thank you everyone for tuning in tonight. Chat was very active and yeah. Well, and I think today we went at a really good pace. Like we flew through a lot of stuff. Hopefully I didn't cut you off too much, Lee. I think I did a couple of times.
No, I was cutting you off, man. Trust me.
Okay. Well, apparently the other person who gets cut off does not notice it or doesn't feel like it's a problem. So that's good, I guess. Yeah. And the chat
as long as we're not being like passive aggressive about it. Like,
yeah.
Yeah. No, the stream is fine. The stream is fine. Yeah, that's whatever.
Yeah. But yeah, thanks as always for watching, everyone, and we will see you. You know, if you guys haven't joined Discord yet, you can see us there sometimes. We tune in, and then we're always on Twitter, so make sure you're following both of us on Twitter. We interact a lot there too throughout the week, because we can get to that while we're at work and just out and about and stuff. But yeah, and Lee, any last words before closing out?
Any last words? Yeah, any of the mods from Discord, if I'll actually post some instant invite links. But yeah, like Danny said, thanks for being active in the chat. Feel free to comment if you're watching this after the fact, and if you are talking every stream, just know how much we appreciate it. It might not seem much to like the stream and to watch it, even if you're just running it in the background and listening to it while you're doing homework or whatever. It means a lot to us to see that you guys actually care and that you're interacting with us. You know, even the small talk is just fun for us, and so we appreciate it. And thanks for having me on your show again, Danny.
This is our show. We created this together at the same time.
That's true.
From the beginning.
And also because you were hosting it. So.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no problem. Hopefully we can get your stream figured out soon.
Man, what was up with that? So weird.
Don't know.
Oh, and in case you didn't know, I'm Lee from Cop TV.
Burn.